Chris and Margie. We're out here in Winchester, Indiana, and we're at the old Winchester Cemetery. So, decided this is October. This is the month for Halloween, and today is Friday the 13th. But you're not going to be watching this on Friday the 13th. So we decided we're going to start going through some of these creepy cemeteries in Indiana. Now this one isn't so creepy. This is more somewhat film related, but no film was filmed here. It's just based on this area. So let's go take a look. We're currently at the Easton Winchester graveyard, which was established 1844 in memory of the early pioneers, settlers, founders, and soldiers of Winchester, many whose remains lie buried here in unmarked graves. As you can see, it's an old cemetery just by looking at the headstones. And I believe they redid the cemetery like about maybe a few years ago. Maybe.
There was a guy who was coming out and cleaning them.
So
each one, I'm assuming, is a soldier with a flag.
But they also, at one time, a lot of these were knocked down, and I think they were restored. Now, if you wonder, Chris, how do you know this? Well, if you look over here through the trees, that is an Indiana National Guard Armory. That is the armory that I served 20 years in for the Indiana National Guard. So, but let's go ahead and find the tombstone we're looking for. All right, so what we're talking about a movie called Now and Then. It was made in 1995, and it was wrote by a woman named Anna Marlene King, and she's from Winchester, Indiana. Now, the movie she wrote and she produced, like I said, was called Now and Then. And in the movie, when they're little girls, they do a seance around a tombstone of a child named Jonnie, and they're always calling him Dear Jonnie. So we are actually at the real tombstone, not the one that was in the movie, the real one here in Winchester, Indiana. So, and Margie's going to read off the cast of Now and Then. Now, Margie's got to scoot over right here with me. You got to, not so far, because you're going to be covered up by the movie poster if you don't stand over here.
Okay.
So tell us who was in the movie.
Christina, as you say, Ricci. Rosio Donald, Dora Birch, Melanie Griffith, Gabby Hoffman, Demi Moore, Ashley Aston Moore, Rita Wilson, Devin Sawa.
We just needed the first girls.
Okay.
So Rosio Donald was one of them, right? Mm-hmm. So it looks like Cloris Leachman was in it as well. But so I don't remember if I seen the full movie or not, but we're right here at the tombstone, the gravesite of Dear Jonnie, which here it's our Jonnie. So if you can see, this is our Jonnie, and his family, actually, he was only 5 years old when he passed away. So his name is Johnny D. Carter. His parents, his father was a blacksmith. So he was born in 1862, and he died in 1862 at the age of 7 months. So this is it. Like I said, this isn't part of film history, but this is the actual, how do you want to say it, Margie? The actual headstone, the actual grave that they're talking about in the movie Now and Then. So, but other than that, we got this, which is pretty interesting. We got this old cemetery that nobody's buried in anymore because it's the old cemetery, and it's just filled with, like I said, founders, pioneers, old soldiers, stuff like that. And also the Armory that I did 20 plus years in the Indiana Army National Guard. So that's gonna do it. Thank you guys for joining us. I know it probably wasn't very long, but I found it interesting. What did you think? Mm-hmm. Did you know this was out here?
Yes.
Yes. I've known that this has been out here for a long time, and decided since we're going to go to some of these graveyards. Now, this one wasn't so spooky. I mean, I guess if you watch Now and Then and see how the movie was. Maybe it has a little bit of spookiness to it, but it's not supposed to be a scary movie either. It's supposed to be a coming of age kind of movie. But other than that, we're going to be going to some really creepy places here pretty soon. Plus, we're going to be doing our live stream from Halloween Haunt here this month as well over in Kings Island. So thank you guys for joining us, and I hope to catch you on our next adventure. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.